Hola, amigo. Congratulations on becoming part of the Hacienda family. My name is Stephanie, and I'm one of the managers here. Now don't worry, I'm not going to boss you around. None of our managers are like that. We're here to help you. Consider us your team captains. If you have any questions or concerns, don't hesitate to come to us. Most likely you've enjoyed the Hacienda Fiesta experience a time or two, or 20. You already know we're all about having fun. We go out of our way to exceed our guests' expectations every time they come in, but it's equally important that our amigos or employees have fun too. After all, you're now working for one of the coolest companies around, so enjoy it. Remember, it is still a job though, and we have high expectations for our amigos. Regardless of your job title or position, we all work together for our guests' enjoyment. The words, "that's not my job," should never be part of your vocabulary here. You're a stakeholder now. That's right. Amigos, guests, vendors, the community, and our shareholders are all stakeholders in Hacienda. Our decisions and our actions are based on keeping the interests of everyone in balance. You'll learn about our core values from some of your fellow amigos here today. Those values are one of the reasons we've been so successful over the years. Did you know Hacienda is one of the largest volume Mexican restaurants in the nation? It's true, and you're about to find out why. Come on, let's get this training tour on the road. First stop here is with our host, Kaylin. Our host makes sure guests enjoy the Hacienda Fiesta experience from the moment they walk through the doors until they leave the building. This is where guests get their first taste of our core value number 1, which is to practice enthusiastic servant leadership that's focused on the guest experience. Right, Kaylin?
That's right, Steph. It's all about working together and maintaining a guest-obsessed attitude.
Hosts also answer the phone, handle Fiesta to-go orders, as well as gift certificate sales, make food suggestions, and keep the foyer, desk area, and restrooms clean and tidy. We want our guests to be excited about returning, so be sure to send them off with a thank you for coming and a genuine invitation back. Once guests have been seated in the dining room or in the cantina, it is the responsibility of the server and the bartender to meet their needs quickly, correctly, and of course, with a guest-obsessed attitude. Learn to read your guests and adjust your approach to satisfy them. For example, business lunches may be rushed, so maximize efficiency while minimizing chattiness. Celebrations and get-togethers with friends and family are typically more laid back and relaxed, so use that opportunity to show your knowledge of our menu as well as to suggest items and extras. And keep in mind, there's not much worse than a chili chimichanga or a freezing fajita, so always serve the hot food hot and the cold drinks cold. And speaking of drinks, if you're serving alcoholic beverages, be sure to do it responsibly. Jason here is one of our best bartenders. This guy's a pro when it comes to whipping up our famous margaritas and serving handcrafted beer.
Thanks, Steph. I do my best. Which brings up another core value, living with ethics and integrity. In other words, doing the right thing the right way all the time.
That's right. It's not always easy, but it is always the goal. The server's job isn't over when the food is delivered. Check back with your guests to make sure they have everything they need. You don't want them to have to hail you down like a taxi. Once they've finished, quickly clear the dirty dishes and glasses off the table. When they're ready for their bill, provide it with both timeliness and friendliness. Don't forget to thank them for coming in and invite them back soon. Of course, we want you to be guest-obsessed, but we also want you to be passionate about your own personal growth. That's another one of our core values, by the way. You're in a great place to learn and develop skills that will last a lifetime, and we want to make sure you have the flexibility, work schedules, and tools to help you go as far as you desire. Let's head to the back of the house now. Hola, Dave.
Hola, Steph, and hola, amigo. At Hacienda, cooks do more than prepare our recipes to specification. You might be surprised to learn that most of our menu items are made in-house. That's right. We're pretty proud of the fact that we fry our own chips, blend our own salsa and guacamole, and hand-cut our vegetables, among other things. Not only are cooks responsible for preparing the food, they also understand the importance of making each plate look absolutely irresistible. After all, guests eat first with their eyes. Just look at these beauties. This awesome food leads me to the next core value. We really want you to share our fanatic belief in the Hacienda concept. After all, we have salsa in our veins and chips in our vision. All of us, from the hosts in each of our restaurants to the bigwigs in the corporate office, believe in what Hacienda stands for, and we truly love our jobs. Food prep isn't the only focus in the kitchen. Safety, cleanliness, and personal hygiene are just as important. And when it comes to the food, make sure everything is fresh. Always follow the exact time and temperature when preparing each dish too. Even though cooks don't have as much contact with our guests as the hosts and servers, your goal should still be to exceed their expectations with the food you prepare and your behind-the-scenes guest obsessiveness. Great job, Joe. Hacienda service assistants have an important role assisting the servers and also making the guest surroundings as pleasant as possible. That means clearing empty tables, cleaning the floor, and keeping service areas stocked. Oh yeah, we go through chips and salsa pretty fast around here, so you'll need to make sure there's plenty of both always on hand. Please keep an open mind and a servant's attitude because there may be a time when we need you to assist in other ways to ensure prompt service. For example, you may need to do extra cleaning and side work or help out the dish machine operator. The dish machine operator at Hacienda provides sanitary dishes and silverware to guests and fellow amigos. You are responsible for operating the dish machine correctly, handling chemicals safely, storing clean dishes and utensils properly, and general maintenance. In a nutshell, be guest obsessed in a way that demands clean, safe, sanitary results, whatever you do. As you can see, every Hacienda Amigo has an important role to play to ensure each guest has the best fiesta experience possible. But just as important as our guests is this community. That's why all of us at Hacienda are committed to supporting the Fiesta Gives Back program. It's a way to get involved and give back to a community that gives so much to us. Oh yeah, that just happens to be one of our core values too.
Like I said earlier, we are going to ask a lot of you, but you wouldn't be here if you couldn't handle it. In return for your hard work and commitment, we will do our part to make sure you have fun and are treated fairly and with respect. We'll also provide you with some really awesome opportunities for professional and personal growth. Yep, you guessed it, another core value there.
You're going to have so much fun and be so guest obsessed that you'll love coming to work. Our guests can't help but pick up on your enthusiasm, and that will make them want to come back too.
And speaking of fun, our final core value is to embrace fun. After all, if you're not having fun, you're probably in the wrong place.
Welcome to Hacienda, and good luck, amigo. Olé!